everybody, and welcome to Spark of Vintage. My name is Cindy, and I am the owner and head treasure hunter here at Spark of Vintage. We are delighted that you found us, and we're so excited to share our projects today. If you're like me and you're just kind of biding your time until the August 26th holiday release from IOD, this will be just a little quick project video in order to help you count the hours and get through the time. Today, I'm going to be using transfers from the Home Sweet Home collection from IOD. They're one of my favorite non-holiday transfers released, and they make the cutest projects. So for this project, I found this adorable caddy at the Goodwill bins, and it is a pretty heavyweight piece. I also found this accompanying duo cup combination, and I thought they would make a great complement to the work that I would be doing with the other enamel pieces that I have for our makeover today. So I already knew ahead of time what I wanted to put onto the pieces and what the color theme was that I was going to be making. And again, you cannot get any easier than an IOD transfer. It really does transform even the simplest pieces. And all you have to do is just use your IOD rubber and scraper and make sure that you do a burnishing. So the burnishing is where we rub the transfer, create a little heat, and that sets that transfer right into your metal, your wood, whatever the pieces are that you're using. But again, you want to find a little bit of heat to secure that transfer, but don't go too far because you don't actually want to rub the transfer off. I just love that color combination, that pop of red with that really bright white on that caddy. Our next project is that dual piece that I showed you just a moment ago that I also found in the Goodwill bins. And I thought, what a great little caddy to have on your buffet to say like cream or sugar, or to put your silverware in, or any of those little things that you just need sitting on a buffet or the dining room table whenever you have company over, or if you just want to do a little decor piece. They would probably also be beautiful with some greenery in them as well, or even little Christmas trees at the holiday time. Okay, guys, I do have holidays on the brain right now, but I'm trying to do real seasonal pieces right now. I used the Fusion Heather Red in order to match some of the other enamel pieces that are in the vignette today. 2 coats of that Fusion Heather, and it was perfectly sealed, and I thought it was a nice complement to the rest of the pieces that we have today. I chose to put Sweet and Low and tea bags into the caddy and put that on my kitchen counter. Sweet treats. This is such an adorable tray. I had this enamel tray that I found at my local thrift store, and I knew I wanted to do something a little ornate with it, but nothing to the point where it wouldn't be usable. So again, remember when you're using enamel, it's a very slick surface. So I chose to use a little bit of washi tape in order to hold my transfers down so that they wouldn't slip against that really shiny and polished enamel. It comes off like a dream. And then I just used a little bit of Distress Collage Medium to seal the transfer on the plate, and then sprayed it with a low glare gloss in order to seal that transfer. Again, you don't want to put them in the dishwasher. You want to gently wipe them with a cloth, but they just really are so impactful on these simple white pieces. This bread box is huge, so it took a couple of shots in order for me to get the whole thing under the camera. But I'm telling you, I could not believe that I found a bread box so cute and had these beautiful IOD transfers to use with it. They went on like a dream. But again, when you're working with a curve, you might want to use a little bit of washi tape just to help you stay secured. Take your time. If you start rubbing too hard and too fast, you will slide on that enamel, so just be careful as you're going along. I knew I wanted that rooster to be the focal point of the bread box piece, and he looked fantastic. Again, it didn't take much, and I had a couple of the red stars that were still in the Home Sweet Home collection, and I just cut those out of one of the other pages and used them to accent the bread box piece. And there it is. Isn't it adorable? I also added a few little leaves from one of my other leftover stamp and transfer collections. You know, sometimes when you have leftover transfers from the holidays, you just never know where you could use it for a little bit of a filler. And aren't those pieces just also beautifully complementary together? And that is a wrap for today. So count those days with me until next week when we actually get the new holiday release. And in the meantime, enjoy the video. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to like and subscribe so that you can be notified of all of our most recent videos and updates that are happening on our page. We're really glad that you're here, and we hope you have a great week, and we will see you next week.